Hello, my amazing souls. This is Empire 333 here with your Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine collective reading. I hope you're all well and safe wherever you are in the world. And what else? Okay, so guys, I'm going to give you a little short astrology, what's going on with the planets and all that good stuff and how it will affect you, okay? So, when it comes to Vedic astrology, okay, because that's what I'm going by. So, when it comes to Vedic astrology, Scorpio, the sun is moving into Scorpio on November 16th, okay? So this is a major time of transformation, beginnings and endings and beginnings, transitions, and also, excuse me, whatever that comes up is supposed to come up. Okay, so there are how should I say this? Secrets. Okay, whatever secrets or whatever that's done that has been done is going to come to the surface, and you're going to see this globally, okay, with government bodies, institutions, what organizations, um they're also talking about parties, so it could be like political parties, whatever it is. Okay, I'm not going to go into politics here because that's not what my channel is about, and I don't want it. So but on a personal front, guys, this has to do with secrets that are coming to the surface in your life, in your personal life, okay? Now, these can be bad or good, but whatever's coming to the surface, it's aiding in your transformation. So consider it as a lesson of healing, even if some of you might be hurt with whatever's coming, okay? There's this saying that, ignorance is bliss, and that is so untrue. That does not help you evolve into what you're supposed to evolve into, and which it's really not changing who you are. It's actually getting closer to who you are, in the highest form, okay? So when people say, I'm not going to change or I don't want to change, that has a lot to do with refusing to change aspects of yourself that you are not. Okay. So, along this journey, we come through a lot of people who, you know, inspire us to change or motivate us to change, but we stay in our comfort zones, and that's where we get stuck. Okay. So that's also one thing. Besides Scorpio sun, moving in, the sun moving into Scorpio, it's also has to do with Mars. Okay, Mars is charging forward, fast forward. So for all of you who have been feeling stuck, if you have strong Mars placements in your chart, and also for just major stuff, just in general, it's like things that have been slowed down, all the anger, the triggers, all that stuff, okay? Due to that, the slowing down of this, Mars is assertive, aggressive, fire energy, okay? So whatever that hasn't been working out, whatever's that's been stagnant, it's like this is your time to charge ahead. And it's already stationed. It's going direct. It's in Pisces, okay? This is Vedic sidereal, guys, okay? Remember that. So check where Pisces is in your chart. If you go by Vedic, what house it's in from your ascendant sign, okay? So, and if you all don't know astrology, Vedic astrology well, there's so many great channels here on YouTube, okay? If you want to learn about that. So, and the other thing I wanted to say real quick, I'm trying to do this so if you all enjoy this, please leave me a comment below if you enjoy the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine readings, collective readings, why you enjoy them, and how it's helped you. Just because I'm trying to figure out, I'm making some changes with the channel. I want to figure out if I should continue doing this I am going to bring some new stuff in for you guys that I know that you love, and I'm super excited about it. But I want feedback. If you all can give me your, honest feedback, if this is helping you or not, that's going to really help me, decide whether I should continue doing it. I'm just trying to manage my time better, on the advice of my spirit guides, my spirit team here. And I love if you all, and love and appreciate if you all let me know below in the comments, okay? And I always appreciate, thank you for all your likes, shares, comments, subscribing to the channel, booking personal readings with me, coaching sessions. I enjoy what I do so much, and I'm just want to let you all know I'm thankful, even though it's not Thanksgiving. I'm thankful every day, okay? So guys, let's get into the reading for my divine feminines. So before we get into thing, this is the overall energy, okay? So this is a hangman. This is about you both stepping back, okay, from the situation. And this is about also stagnancy, because that's what I'm getting. Because things are not moving forward. Both of you are not acting. There's no action. And that makes total sense with the things I just said. Because when it comes to action, it's like you need more information, right? Which is great. And what I'm getting here from Spirit is like some of you are confused. You're in a stalemate, and that's okay. Do you all know that you learn the best and you grow the best when you're confused? There is nothing wrong with being confused. Actually, it's better. That just tells you how, it's like kind of like a cue where you're imbalanced. There's some type of imbalance going on. What they said with head over heart, okay? Or heart over head, whatever. It's not imbalance, okay? So when it comes to the feminine energy, guys, this has a lot to do with learning what you need to learn, okay? This is about, how should I say it? This is more about not taking action and really focusing on your intuition and listening. This also has to do with listening to your higher self and your spirit guides, because a lot of you, things are up in your head, okay? You're up in your head. You're under stress here. This is like the Nine of Swords energy, okay? This is about, what do I do? All these thoughts are coming into your head. And what they're saying here is that what's coming into your head, and it's because it's your headspace, right? Your headspace is foggy when you have stress or you're worried. A lot of you are thinking about all the challenging times, okay? This is all the arguments, the ego, the manipulation some of you felt with your masculine, okay? This is about the mean things they said to you. This is about the lower level energy of, ego, that kind of thing. And that's what's bothering you all, okay? But the thing here is that some of you do want to confront them. But if this is your focus right now, about the masculine and, stressing out about it or being anxious, saying, I need to speak my truth. But if you're in these energies, that's why you're holding back. So this is what I want to say. If you're in the energy of anger, okay, or, ego, okay, just because you're hurt, because people, when they're in the ego, it's because they're hurt. But the thing here is that Spirit might be holding you back from the masculine and vice versa, okay? And that has a lot to do with, because things through this kind of energy don't help a situation to grow, okay? So Spirit wants you to go within, meditate, close your eyes, just get away from everything and really listen to what they're saying, okay? Some of you are praying, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? That's beautiful. You're putting an intention out there. However, if you pray, you also have to listen to what spirit is saying when it comes to whatever you need to learn at this time. You all understand? So meditation is listening to spirit, okay? And praying is connecting to spirit or God, whoever you believe in, guys, okay? I'm not going to tell you who to believe in. So whoever is the highest power source, or whoever, okay, angels, whoever you speak to or confer to, or your spirit guides, okay? So when it comes to the masculine energy, the masculine energy is finally confronting their ego, okay? So what I see this as the shadow self, they're looking in the mirror, okay? For those of you, what I'm getting with this energy is that even if the masculine didn't what's the word for it? Didn't listen or take your advice, feminine, about things they need to work on, they're finally starting to do that. I love this energy, to be honest. It's kind of like they're looking in the mirror is what I'm getting. And this is kind of like if you had a masculine that did that blame game, now they're finally realizing, like, okay, I have a part of this. It takes two to tango, okay? I can't blame my feminine for the reason why things did not work out between us. Because that's what they were doing for a long time, and it has a lot to do with being in the ego, the lower parts of ego, guys. So when it comes to ego, I don't think ego is a bad thing. We all have it. We have lower parts that do not benefit us, and we have higher parts of ego that do benefit us, okay? So it's just a matter of what energies you're using. So this is about a masculine that's finally realizing that they do have a part, and there's this shadow aspect of them. And you know what I'm getting? This masculine energy that I'm picking up on, because there's groups of masculines and there's groups of feminines that are in different timelines here, but this energy I'm picking up on is like this group of masculines is going back to the past, okay, the past before the feminine. And it's like rooted, like they're talking about rooted issues that are coming to the surface now. So your masculine might be triggered at this time, but however, they are realizing that this takes a dedicated effort. This is about two parties believing in one thing and creating that dynamic, okay? Believing in the love that they have or the connection that is so strong, okay? This is being in alignment with that. And so they are realizing that whoever I'm talking about that did the blame game, because they're in the ego, they're realizing that, and they're realizing how they didn't conspire to move this connection ahead, and it has a lot to do with not putting in the effort, not putting in the work, the time, the energy, creating, okay, unification, okay? And now it's like they're getting that wake-up call. This is like the Judgment card, guys. So this is about the masculine energy knows that they have to make a decision when it comes to this, okay? And it's like they want to make a decision, but they're scared right now because they're going through a lot. There's also things that are coming to the surface. And you know what they're just showing me right now. We have an eclipse coming up, guys, on the 20th, if I'm not mistaken. 20th or 29th? I don't know. Look it up. We're having an eclipse. I can't understand if they're telling me the 20th. Oh, wow. This is the 20th, too. Is that synchronicity or what? Something's going on the 20th for sure. Okay, but I'm not sure if it's the 29th or 20th. So make sure you check that. However, things are going to be eclipsed out during that time, okay? So this is not, to scare you or whatever. This is actually telling you like um, things that have been, um, oh, okay, issues of the shadow that have been kept deep, in the subconscious of the masculine is going to be eclipsed out, okay? And this is also about a wake up call, okay? So I feel like the masculine is getting a wake up call. And what they're showing me here is also, it's like, this has a lot to do. Wow, this eclipse energy that's coming up is super strong, you all. So here's the thing. Whoever is thinking about just walking away and moving on, Spirit is saying, okay, we honor whatever choice you make here. However, you have to realize that this this is world card, okay? This is Saturn energy. Saturn is super slow. But let me tell you, Saturn, okay, this has to do with karmic lessons that some of you have not learned yet. Okay, some of us, I need to include this in my, okay? It's just a long learning lesson, okay? It's the longest freaking lesson of your life. This energy moves at a snail's pace, guys, okay? Saturn is very slow. And that's why you're just like, some of you are just tired. You're like, impatient. I feel you. And you're thinking, you know what? I just want to move on. I just want to get out of this connection. I'm so sick of it. I'm so tired. There's nothing moving forward and that kind of stuff, okay? And Saturn's like knocking on your door and saying, I'm sorry, but you haven't learned what you're supposed to learn yet, okay? You got to learn to move forward into whatever you're learning, because you are learning something here, but you haven't fully learned it yet, what you need to learn. So those of you feminines that are watching, you need to listen, okay? Don't take any action when it has to do when you're angry. It does not help, trust me, okay? I have a short temper, you all. I know that's kind of surprising for some of you, and it has a lot to do with the masculine energy, okay? The masculine in me. But it does not help a situation, okay? You have to get rid of that ego-ness, that, of anger, aggression, and that kind of energy, because it doesn't help a situation, okay? So Saturn here is saying, not so fast, okay? And I know some of you are like, no, I just want to leave. But this is about emotional healing also, because this is like the Eight of Cups, okay? So this is about you leaving your emotions behind, but you can't leave your emotions behind before you've healed them, before you've balanced, before you've purified. Look at the water, that's purification, okay? Don't leave things behind. Wow. This is also about, this is purification. Look, guys, I'm just looking. They want me to look at the flowers here. And this looks like, I mean, even though it's not supposed to be there by the rocks, it looks more like the lotus flower to me. They're telling me it's, let's say this is lotus, even though it's not supposed to be there around the rocks. The rock is about solid foundations. The rocks also have to do with not troubled, but like trouble when it has to do with hard obstacles we come across. Like we come across, hard, challenging times in this connection, right? The journey. But Saturn blesses you for patience. Saturn blesses you for learning, and Saturn's really slow. Okay, but this is about, by the way, Saturn, to those of you who want to get married, I'm just letting you know, Saturn is about stable, solid connections, okay? Like stability, like marriage, commitment, that kind of thing. Just to let you know, even though it's slow, okay? And you know, I don't know how long you are or have been on this journey here, but this has a lot to do with, you know, they always say that. Spirit always says that all great things take a long time. What has to do with Earth, because, you know, to us we have time, right? We humans go by time. Spirit does not. Okay, they go by like phases, transitions, um, in your life, seasons, planetary alignments, what you're doing, your shifts, okay? What you're shifting, and what they're recommending here, the advice is shifting out of the negativity that you're only focusing on the masculine as the ego, um, egotistical. I just heard bastard. Okay, whatever it is, even if it's true, guys, right? Even if it's true, that's your truth. The full, like the higher truth here is that you both are really love. And I know that's hard for you, some of you, to know that, but you know what Spirit is saying? Go within you and try to figure out why you let this happen. If your masculine was hurtful, egotistical, manipulative, whatever it is, feminines, go inside of you. I mean, go within and figure out why you let that happen, and also because it will make you realize things about yourself, and then you'll know what you need to change, okay? All right, so let's get into my feminines. I'll pull some more cards here. Yep. Ooh. Right. Yeah. Okay. And Spirit also just said, okay, so you both have to realize, whoever's watching, well, you're hearing it now, that when it comes to this connection, this has to do with the good and bad, okay? This has to do with healing. This has to do with evolving together, even if you're not together, okay? So now you are learning things about yourself, and that's the most important thing to do. It's about self-realization, of who you are and all the things that you have to heal in order to grow and move forward, okay? And what Spirit is saying here, this is coming up really strong here. It has to do with shadow aspects of both of you. This has to do with hidden emotions, not hidden, emotions in your subconscious that haven't healed yet from even childhood for both of you, okay? And what Spirit is saying here is that the Pandora's box is opening. If some of you don't know what Pandora's box is, it's about both aspects, the good and the bad, that is opening up at this time, okay? So really pay attention to what's going on here. If you're in your, you know, let's forget the masculine for a second, feminines. In your own life, when it has to do with family, friends, coworkers, employees, whatever it is, whoever you encounter, what's coming to the surface now. This is all about things coming to the surface, good and bad, and trying to figure out of the Pandora's box, right? If you all don't know that story, Google it. But this is really, it's a good thing, because even though bad things come to the surface, you're still going to learn for those things, okay? So that's why Saturn is saying not quite yet. But the things about your higher self and your shadow self is coming up for both of you, okay, is what Spirit is saying. So it's all good, okay? So you know how people usually call that a blessing in disguise? So even if something is trying at this time, it's considered a blessing. Because what might happen here is that the bad is getting pushed out of the way, healed, so it could be pushed out of the way for the good to come to the surface. Okay, I hope you all get that, what I'm trying to say, because I'm getting a visual of that. Oh, it's kind of like oh, you know what they gave me a visual of? You know how roots you have to like weed, like those old weeds? Like let's say you're putting a harvest, right? And those old weeds have to be pulled out from the ground so that, you know, you can put new seeds in there to have like a new solid foundation so you can grow more crops, whatever it is, root vegetables. That's what it's about. Okay, so a lot of family things I'm getting here too, family karma, because Saturn is karma, guys. Okay, and yeah, okay, so I hope you all, that makes sense. So here we have feminine energy, that feminines, you know this is a connection, and they're, some of you are just, kind of done with this. You don't know, it's because you don't know what to do, you don't know how to move forward. But what I'm seeing here is that some of you still believe that you will be victorious in this connection one day, someday, right? However, Spirit is saying here you have to get out of this deceitful energy, okay? And it's not because you're in it so much, feminines. This is about whatever energy that was deceitful, or the lies, or holding back information from, your either your masculine or you. It doesn't matter. This is about getting out of this energy. And it also has a lot to do with, okay, so this comes up a lot, and it comes up a lot in my personal reading, guys. Like, for example, if my masculine doesn't do this, then forget it. If my masculine does not come to me with an offer of marriage, then I'm done, or I don't want it, or whatever it is. Okay, so in order to get out fully of this energy, you got to trust them, correct? Can you go on to a marriage offer of this family having children together, sharing pets together, whatever it is? Can you seriously have that without coming out of this energy? This is not about winning or losing, okay? This is about trust. And some of you want to just move fast forward into this energy. This is what you want. And it's okay to want this, is what Spirit's saying. That's perfectly fine. You are whatever you desire. It's perfectly fine. However, you can't move past forward. If you have to move past this energy, so this energy needs to be healed. Because some of you don't even trust your masculine. You're like, I want to marry them. I want to spend a life with them. I want babies with them. Whoever it is, right? Gender does not matter here. But Spirit is saying, hold on. This is not about winning. This is, in order to be victorious, is what they're saying, is that you have to go for the healing ride, okay? The ride of healing, when it has to do with the deceptive energy that you have been experiencing, and the swords. And forgive them for sneaky behavior, because I just got somebody sneaky. Like in the past. This is past energy, guys. So think about that. What you expect, however, what you have to learn to get there. Okay? Yeah. Wow. Interesting. All right. Oh, I love this. I love it. Okay. So 8 of Pentacles in reverse, which is what we got here. That masculine is realizing that they didn't put a lot of effort into this connection. Okay? They're realizing that, and that caused the breakup. That caused separation. That caused the failure. They feel like this has been a failure now because of the lack of effort they put into this connection. And it has a lot to do with not letting the past go. So whatever past this is, this could be childhood, guys, that this has really affected them. This could be when in their younger years. It could be from a salty relationship they had with somebody. Okay? This is about them not being able to let the past go and move on from it in order for you both to be prospering together, like, expanding on that love. And this, they know they're the wounded soldier, and now it's like they know they had their defenses up. They know they were defensive about you, didn't let you in. They got their walls up high for a long time. They know that. Some of you have been with them for 9 years. That's a long time. 7 years. And the thing here is that they're realizing, and they do want to put the walls down. So that's great. The masculine energy is realizing that their walls have been up, and now they want to pull them down, okay? And we got the inner child again. See, inner child's really coming up a lot here, okay? And that has to do with family karma. And also what I'm getting is that they're listening more to their soul now. I feel like the masculine energy has been not listening to their intuition and their soul self for a long time, okay? And now it's like they just want to be happy. And they're realizing that they're happy with the feminine energy. That's what it is. They're ecstatic when they see you. Somebody's super ecstatic when they see you. It even makes them nervous, okay? I love this energy. This is the sun. This is the masculine energy here, and I feel that the masculine energy is finally realizing that they have to they have to be the masculine. It's kind of like, are you getting into your position here? It's that kind of energy. And what I feel is it's also burning. So the sun is fire, right? And it's purification. This, I don't know if you all know, but the sun is a star. This is about purification and illumination. So a lot of things are being purified, okay, at this time, which is awesome. I love it. And this is the same thing. You both are mirroring each other. You both want to get out of this deceptive energy. So maybe the masculine too had trust issues with you, feminine. So both of you want to get out of this not trusting each other. And I love that. Both of you do, okay? So both of you are coming out of the energy. You want to be honest and straightforward with one another. However, if you want a conversation to take place, like Spirit said, hold off if you're angry. Hold off if you're just focusing on the negative aspects of this connection. Okay? And keep in mind that whatever that's supposed to come to the surface is supposed to come to the surface for it to be healed and for you to move forward in your transformation and also the transformation of this connection. Okay? So whether you want the masculine or not, doesn't matter. Spirit is saying hold off until you move on, because there's something here that needs to be learned. Okay? There's a cycle that is ready to close out. However, there's like one missing element of the cycle. And to some of you, it's like you might learn something. Okay? So keep in mind, like I said in the beginning of this reading, that the sun is moving into Scorpio. Okay? Things that are hidden are coming to the surface. So just observe now. For now, just, go within, because there might be, I don't know why I just saw that. Hold on. Okay, guys, hold on. I want to just pick a card. I feel like some of you will see a message. Some of you are going to get an activation that's going to open up your third eye, is what I just got. So you might have tingling between the eyebrows, or you might have tingling, I call it like creepy crawlies on your crown chakra. Hold on, guys. Okay, I didn't ask. What does whoever's watching need to know? Whoa. Bless your heart. Ruby. Reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. Yeah, some of you are going through this alone. Talk to people you trust, or if there's nobody you know that you trust, you can, consult a person such as myself. And everything's confidential, just to let you all know. This is ruby red also. This has to do with feeling safe, guys. So ruby red is your root chakra. So you remember how I said the root? Oh my God, this is like so. Do you all see how spirit works? This is getting to the root of the issue in order to bless your heart, free it, and move on to safety, because a lot of you haven't been feeling safe with the masculine energy. That's the issue, because the masculine has not been in their element, in their masculine element here. Okay. Yeah. Self-confidence through God confidence, tiger's eye. Believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. So, this is interesting. I don't know why I'm getting jade with this. Jade, rose quartz, emerald, gold, pyrite. So a lot of you are using crystals here, and it's going to help you out, okay? Tiger's eye is also protection, okay? So some of you feel like because of the masculine, you've been feeling unsafe and you've been feeling unprotected because of their energy, right? And Spirit here is saying, don't feel like that because of the masculine energy, because that's what they're making you feel like. You need to know that you are supported, you are protected, you are safe within your own. Don't depend on anybody else to do that for you, okay? Yeah, okay, one more. Spirit. All right, guys, I think this is way longer than I wanted. Okay, yeah, multifaceted titanium rainbow quartz. So there are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're asking about. So some of you are asking about this situation. Am I going to be with them? Am I whatever? And Spirit is saying it's way deeper than that, okay? So it's okay not to know right now. It just depends on what work you're doing. The better question is, what should I do, okay? And this reading, Spirit is telling you what you should do. And also, some of you are going to see a rainbow, and that's going to be a sign for you that everything after whatever storm you're experiencing, goodness is going to come out of it. Rainbow is also blessings, okay? So Amber's protection too. I feel like some of you feel very safe and, unsafe and imbalanced. Take a deep breath, and on the exhale, release the situation to God for healing and answers. Yeah, like I said, it's not really about what's going to happen. It's not a prediction, okay, that you should be asking for. It's more of, what should I do? And can I give this worry? Because they don't want you to be stressed out. Spirit does not want you to be stressed out. Yeah, there's a lot of heart healing going on at this time, okay? Forgiveness. This is emerald. This is like the heart chakra, okay? The green light, the emerald green, beautiful energy, okay, guys? So I hope that this has helped you in some way. Let me know in the comments, and also, if it has, please don't forget to like, subscribe if you already haven't. And I wish you all the best. And peace out wherever you are on planet Earth.